Victor, what has you troubled so, my friend?
There's buzzing in my ears.
There you are, Bachelor Denkovsky. You see, I wanted to avoid all unnecessary sentimental talk, but it has come to be that the Kahns are getting ready to sleep. Okay? And you guys are like all my adherents. Like all three of you. I can't have all three of you die on me. Please no. And it will come to be that only Maria will rise from that sleep. If you leave us, we will probably perish. Yeah, there is a fourth Kahn. I always forget about Kahn. Kahn. But yeah, he's protected though, so long as he stays in the Polyhedron. He does leave it from time to time though, I've noticed, which is troublesome. If you leave us, we will probably perish. Well, it's an easy fix, I just won't leave you guys. I told everybody that I'm staying, so just because my work here is incomplete, but, you know, my authority has run its course, doesn't mean that I'm leaving. But what is it? Yeah, what does this mean? Are you intending to die? We are back at the starting point now. We deal with the issue of death differently. When the original identity is extinguished and an entirely new one arises in its place, is that death? Is madness not a form of death? Is loss of memory not the true death? Yeah, no, I agree with that. That's kind of what's so frightening about like Alzheimer's and other like memory-related brain diseases, because it's like a shell of your former self, and you're not really you anymore. So, and it's like a slow, insidious kind of detachment from your soul. I mean, I don't really, I'm not a spiritual person, but I do believe in like, you know, your identity, and, you know, have that translated in my head as like a kind of soul. So yeah, no, I totally agree with this sentiment. And even madness as well. That's a difficult one. People with severe, you know, mental disabilities or trauma, stuff like that, that kind of like separates you from your true self at your core. But I think he's more relating that they're going to be doing a spiritual ritual of some sort in order to use their souls to keep either Maria alive or revive the memory of Simon. So, I mean, they've stated as much before. It's just a philosophy. Surely you didn't summon me here for that. No, we'll be kinder about it. Are you about to lose your mind or your memory? And letting me know in advance, just like that? You're joking, but I am completely serious. What I am trying to say is precisely that we could involuntarily enter a state which we all would, in a matter of speaking, lose ourselves. Okay. A slumber for which we will not awaken for a long time. Who would take care of our affairs then? So this isn't a negotiation. They've made up their minds, and this is what they're going to be doing. He's just trying to get his affairs in order. You would entrust them to me, I suppose? I don't see what we necessarily did to earn that. Especially the stuff, you know, with Ruben, whom I am still concerned about. Hopefully Ruben pops up eventually. I don't know. You would entrust them to me? Yes, very much so. Would you be willing to watch over? No, not over us, but over the garden which we've spent our lives growing. There are many sharp axes around which would hack it away into oblivion. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what that entails. So their most like pressing concern is the actual structures in town, living, but more so the soul and spirit of the town. They want it to continue on in the original vision that they had, and the memories of their family protected, so that they may live out and protect the people and help the people here grow in a certain way that they want them to grow, the Kahns specifically. So, and it's not like an insidious or evil idea that they have. It's a little egotistical in a way, I suppose. You know, great people, you know, fashioning a society around themselves in a way that they see fit. But I mean, the Kahns are pretty altruistic. Yeah, I would. Especially Victor. I like Victor a lot. He seems like a good man. Don't know him entirely too well, but he seems like a good man, all in all. He's a lot more reasonable and more of the people, kind of feels like. At least that's the sense I get of the man. Yeah, I would. But only until my business here is finished. Then somebody else is going to have to watch over. I don't know, Bachelor. I don't know if Danny wants to go back to the capital or not. There's nothing there for him. And then the powers that be already, like completely killed his area of study. All of those years that he spent on Thanatisha. Thank you. Now allow me to please lay out my first request. All right, you have my attention. I imagine your request has something to do with the tower. Yeah, like you said in the note. Indeed. You see, I'm out of means to influence my son. Okay, yeah, Kahn. Now that the town is occupied by soldiers, he's going to turn the Polyhedron into a fortress under siege, which will infuriate the army. Yeah, we need to avoid this. I fear that his ill-advised actions may result in the tower's destruction. How can this be prevented? The Polyhedron conceals a secret. It is unknown whether it came to be by accident or as part of some ingenious design, but it works. I don't know if it'll be revealed to you. I would like you to go inside and convince yourself of the truths of my words. Yeah, no, that's my desire as well. I don't know that I'm allowed in there, and I don't know that the Polyhedron will function if we are in there. And if you succeed in gaining little Casper's confidence, Kahn, I ask you to do one last farewell favor for our family. Help make peace with my son. Convince him to listen to me. What do you want him to do? When the time comes, and it will come in as little as 2 days now, the children must leave the Polyhedron. Otherwise, my daughter Maria could die. And my and Gregory's passing would also be in vain. Why would she die? These functions I don't understand as far as like them infusing the different structures with their soul. I don't really understand like how it works. I doubt it will be explained to us. I mean, I know it's more of a metaphor, but or maybe it is quite literally, but I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not going to ask so you're getting ready to die. We already know this. That's a pointless question. Why would Maria die though? Yeah, I want to understand more like the nuts and bolts of this like rite that they're about to perform. Because she will then be forced to become my successor, to take up what I currently guard, and thus condemn herself to death. Okay. And our family to extinction. Maria will die, and the wondrous spirit whose memory we have so carefully passed on will vanish into nothingness. I don't understand. Is there not enough structures to... Or they're spending all their time keeping Simon's memory alive? Yeah, I'm a little confused. I haven't quite put it all together yet. Yeah, I don't understand. Do you believe that it's possible to manipulate reincarnation? Manipulate reincarnation. So force reincarnation through somebody of your choosing, rather than it just happening naturally through like the mechanisms that it already exists under? I believe you. I believe that you believe it. I will do as you ask. Oh, okay. I guess that's the end of the conversation. Okay.
Yes?
You got anything else? Yeah. Tell me more about why you need the Polyhedron vacated. Right now, it's an optics-based fairground attraction, akin to a hot air balloon, turned into an intricate playground by foolish children, unaware of its true potential. It is time to give it the place for which it was intended. Okay. And that would be... It's a trap, if you will. A reverberation of mirrors endlessly reflecting the visage of a lost soul. Oh, so it's like a holding area. Okay. A great soul, Bachelor. A soul able to encompass the entire world. It's the perfect environment to house a spirit which has lost its physical shell. Oh, okay. That explains a lot. Where it can live and create. So... That's why they need the kids out of the Polyhedron, because then it can't perform its true purpose. I don't know, maybe it's a selfish thing then from the Kahns, creating all these structures with the help of the Stomartans in order to ensure that they have immortality in some kind of way. Where it can live and create. Create what? The difference between the spirit and the mind lies in the fact that the spirit's creativity requires no outside aids, no tools, no sign, no language. It simply exists. And the glory of its existence spreads upon those who would commune with it. Sounds naive to me, but clearly you don't literally mean what you're saying. I'm not going to say that's blasphemy. I mean, it kind of is, depending on, I mean, if you're like Christian or Muslim or something, it would be pretty blasphemous to say all this. But, yeah, clearly you don't literally mean what you're saying. Well, on the contrary, it is exactly what I mean. I mean, I'm in no position to judge how close your theories are to the truth. Yeah, what do I know? What I deem to be the truth is what I have been able to consistently observe. And if what I observe is so uncanny that it could be considered a result of mental or spiritual illness, I turn to others to vindicate me. Didn't mean to offend you with my disbelief. I'm not going to start spurting out Latin, but yeah, I didn't mean to offend.
Hopefully they...
All right, so what task did he want us to do? This is our actual main quest for the day. We still got to go talk to Aglaya too. The miracle of the children. So, at the beginning of the day, when we heard from the narrator, we read that the children actually need help now, and they will be asking us for help. So yeah, this connects to that then. As long as I've been here, it seems the tower has remained completely untouched by the disease. Even so, it does not escape scrutiny. The Inquisitor has tasked me with its investigation. An untainted appearance will not suffice. Only Victor's son, Kahn, is able to let me inside the Polyhedron. But rumor has it that Victor no longer holds influence over his son. Yeah, I don't know why they're estranged slightly right now. I'm not sure. Maybe they just kind of like fell out of their relationship, possibly. Here, let's save. Just due to him being such, a busy person. Oh, wait, no. We're seeing Aglaya. Dude, it's so nice. I still don't have the maps for the districts, but it's so nice seeing the flamethrower guys killing rats. That has helped out tremendously. You Reflections got anything to say yet? Nope. Oh, my queen.
Yes?
I have disturbing news. Burak's disappeared. Huh? What do you mean? He went to the dormitory on my assignment, and he is still not returned. Problem is, I had special hopes for his assignment. He was supposed to not only report to me about the inner workings of this abattoir, if you will, but also bring one other thing. Okay, what thing? Panacea. Well, we've got 4 of them. Actually, 4, plus another 4 schmouters at home. I think we got 8 right now. Today, Burak was going to perfect a remedy that would heal anyone sick with the sand pest, however grave their condition. It's not true. The final remedy formula was completed the day before yesterday. Yeah, that's actually true. Can I count on you? Certainly. Only if you drop the act and start telling me everything. I kind of want to push this a little bit. She is withholding information from us, and I do want to know this information. We have a hard save, so we can push a little bit. I think it'll be okay. Yeah, only if you drop the act and start telling me everything. We have bargaining power right now. So with having 8 cures on us, essentially. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's enough to save 8 very important people. It's not just about the panacea. Burak is much more significant than many would care to admit, including myself, perhaps. Could you please inquire about him? I don't doubt his word, but he could have run into some unforeseen danger because of his invention. Do you understand? Yeah, I don't know if I can make it inside the abattoir. unless perhaps you provide me with military support. Yeah. Yeah, I can't. I've already been in there once. I got the shit kicked out of me. It sucked. But if I ever have an opportunity, I will. Yeah. I don't know if I want military support. And she still didn't, like, really give us any new information. But yeah, if I have the opportunity, I will. So that's a side quest. The messenger. The Haruspex buries himself deeper into the body of the town. It makes Aglaya nervous, wondering as to how the messenger is doing. This is convenient. I will ask him to do what I could not, to see if there's some kind of wormhole down below. Yeah. Where these horned bacteria may thrive. Alright. And then we gotta go talk to Kahn as well, which we're right next to. So, you got anything else for me? Yeah, we gotta report back about the abattoir visit that we already made. My yesterday's visit to the abattoir was unsuccessful. Yes, I'm aware of that. Well, we're all making a gamble here, but Barak has agreed to help me out. The residents of the abattoir accepted him as one of their own, and aren't hostile to him. I'd even go so far as to say that he's on good terms with the people who manage the biorhythms in that stone belly. Does he go there regularly? Yes, several times a day. We can learn everything we need from him. All right, cool. Of course I trust Artemy. He has good intentions. Good. I have my own plans in that regard then. May I inquire as to what those are? Concerns the origins of the bacteria. You'll find out in due time. You already know. We've talked about this before, Aglaya. It's the whole well quest line, rabbit hole. I never imagined that he hated me so much. Why? What did I ever do to him? I was expecting some instinctive retirement as part of an age-long conflict between the military and the Inquisition, but Block, it seems, would happily have my head on a platter. I mean, he did save us yesterday, but why does he have such animosity towards you? I wonder that myself. For a moment, I thought that he was driven by the same feeling that I am. A great man, when unexpectedly betrayed by the people he loves, will often seek to fill the whole universe with his blind spite. Yes, the feeling is indeed familiar. I think he does consider himself betrayed, or at least kind of tossed aside and belittled, or expendable in a way. That monstrosity that they brought here, the huge gun, they can't fire it here. I'm not sure they can fire it at all. Yeah, I don't know. Does he consider himself betrayed? Come now, Denkoski. They threw us all in the fire, hoping that we'd burn to death while simultaneously putting the flame out with our very bodies. What I am really wondering is whether the intention to destroy the town is a product of his own judgment, or if it comes from the powers that be. No, the powers that be made it clear that we're to save the actual physical structure of the town by any means necessary, no matter how many deaths it takes. So they made that very clear. But then why would they order Block to come here in a state of mind that he's in with a big fucking gun? That part doesn't make sense. Unless they're just setting up an explosion, basically. Putting all the ingredients in to make it all blow up and just kill everything. Can a commanding officer charged with a mission like this act on his own judgment? I mean, that's probably what they're expecting. But Alexander Block doesn't seem the type to disobey orders, like direct orders. Maybe he might interpret them in a way that's like favorable to his way of thinking, but Blockwood, okay. He has become full of himself, drunk on his own glory. Yeah, he's a little self-righteous. I have no doubt that he already dreams of himself becoming the head of the government or some sort of emergency committee, a consulate at the very least. Besides, who's to say that he wasn't instructed to act according to the circumstances? This is true. Yeah, we don't know his actual orders given from the powers that be. Well, just like you and me, given the pro-formula freedom to decide, but left with no choice in reality. Don't you think a situation like this would be infuriating to a clever commander like him, who also has the troops' undying loyalty and armaments, such as have been shown to us, free to surround, to die, but never to fire? Until you, Aglaya, declared the town is saved. Understandably, he resents the situation and extends his resentment onto you. I mean, she's in charge here, but I don't think she can give orders to Alexander Block. So there's like a weird power dynamic that's going on. Could that really have been the actual order? Never to fire? I think so. A legitimate order to act in good conscience, complete with the side note suggesting that he have the last will ready before the firing the big guns. Then why send the army here at all? You know, just in case. In case of riots? Well, we've already had those. Somewhat. The town's guard were handling it. Kind of. In case of our defeat. In case both you and I announce that nothing could be saved, the battle cannot be won, and the pandemic is inevitable. In this case, the powers that be would resort to drastic measures. This town is not their only toy after all. This doesn't make sense. Why not just quarantine off the whole town and then let the plague burn its course? Then all the structure, if they just left, like, you know, all the soldiers left, the Inquisitor left, they told us to leave, you know, and then just sealed off the town, which is very easy because the steppe, like being out here on the Gorkin, there's no towns close by. The only contact is the railway, and none of those are running anymore. So it's a perfect isolation. Nobody would be able to make it out of the steppe to the nearest town anyway. So just pull everything and let it run its course. I don't understand that part. But we have won, kind of, in a way. Small victory. Almost. Yes, almost.
So this is what Block had.
All right. So let's go see Kahn. Hopefully. We'll see. Ooh, we hungry. Rations. Oh shit, yeah, we don't have a lot of food left. Those biscuits don't do very much for us, do they? Not very great. Oh, our inventory's like super full too. Shit. Well, hopefully Kahn doesn't give us anything. We'll see, I suppose. Beautiful Polyhedron. Don't fall off the platform, please. Dude, I don't know what it is. It looks so much better in Path 1. The design of it. I think it's more obscured. And like the Gaussian blur effect of it being out of focus is so awesome too. The presentation is much better. I love it. Alright, hopefully we don't go all the way up here and he's not there. I suppose we'll see. Does it look different from Bachelor's point of view than Artemis' point of view? I think they have the same visual on what the Polyhedron looks like, because it looks different depending on who's observing it. Most people can't see all of the inner workings, like as far as the schematics and stuff that's written on it. You know, that was already confirmed in Path 2 when we were playing through, that people don't see this stuff. So we actually get to see the inner workings. I can't remember what Kahn said. I think he said that people see just through it, in a way. Like, they acknowledge its existence, but it's kind of invisible to them. Or it's mirrored, rather, I think. Yeah. Yo, what's up, dog kid? Fortress is off limits. Kahn's orders. You carry sand dirt on your snakeskin coat. Hey, that's my midnight serpent coat. Don't talk shit. Boop. I brought you important news. Tell us. We'll tell the others. I need to get inside? Or tell him that there was a man who needed to get into the agate pit? No, I think I want to talk to Kahn directly. You will not. The only person we trust is Maria, our sister and patroness. Kahn's word. You do not look like her messenger. But I do look like a person whom Victor trusts. We could just ask. Like, what proof do you need? What do you need? Say the password. I want to see the agate pit. Oh, that was the... Where did we get that? Oh, we're inside. Pretty. Save. Hey, Kahn. can't talk to anybody else.
Why are they acting so girlishly?
Okay. Hey, Kahn.
This tower is Mom's gift.
Bachelor Denkovsky. You were quite eager to examine the Polyhedron, weren't you? Indeed I was. I'm ready to negotiate with you now. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to make demands. Yeah, I'm ready to hear you out. Tell me what's up. We need weapons. No, because they're staging that. God damn it. Damn it, Kahn. Artillery, I presume? Kindly spare us your sarcasm. I need several military rifles. Oh, I just happen to have a bunch of them. Okay, that's why. It's like meant to, the quest line bleeds into the other. So, well, I'm glad I didn't put them away. Holy shit. Ammo included, obviously. I've been told that they are long range and very precise. Are you planning to fend off Alexander Block's soldiers with a couple of rifles? Obviously not. I don't have a shred of sense left in me. I'm not going to fight the man who had stormed the Scaries with only 19 casualties on his side. Okay. So what's your plan? Are you going to shoot the sandpest from up here? If Block finds out that there are more than 1,000 of us in here, he already knows. I've already told him. He'll think twice before storming the place. If he finds out that we're armed, it will only take a couple of shots to convince him. Wouldn't you agree? So you're going to bluff. But this isn't going to work, because if you do this and you stay in the Polyhedron, Maria will have nowhere to hold her essence or soul or whatever. And she'll be lost. So you're going to bluff, aren't you? I am. If you get us the rifles, we'll let you into the Polyhedron. Actually, kick it up a notch. We'll show you the boon that fate has granted us in detail. All right, sounds tempting. Well, I've processed your request. I'll be back with the news. Oh, we got a letter too. So, apparently Kahn wants to play soldier. He may be a child, but he speaks in a manner beyond his years. What could he possibly want with 5 rifles? I refuse to believe that he would be so irresponsible as to exchange fire with the entirety of the General Ash's artillery. General Ash's? General Ash is Alexander Block's superior, I suppose? Regardless, if it is 5 rifles that will get me inside the tower, then so be it. And then we also got a letter, I think. Oh, the changeling's choice. Yeah, we have to read this before giving them, because it may be like, we may have like 2 choices on our hands if we like don't give them the rifles. All right, let's read what the changeling has to say. I know you've been told that I'm a witch, not a saint. They may even have told you that I am the sandpest itself, wearing the masquerade of flesh and blood. They certainly must have told you that I save the castaway and condemn the ingenious. They said that I break the courageous and force them to submit to the plague. But let me tell you one thing. Saints and miracle workers are always covered in blood and filth. Their acts are not necessarily comprehensible to the common folk, who expect kindness instead of good and courtesy instead of love. This is not who I am. I know what will happen in 3 days. I will be able to avoid the contradictions that keep you and the Hrospects in the dark. Remember, I will perform a miracle in the end. I will perform it with the help of the outcast and evil, Bad Grief the thief, Foreman the villain, Foreman Onion, the one we haven't met him yet though. I think that's who she's talking about. Alexander the cruel, Katerina the deceived, Laura the vengeful, Yulia the unbeliever, Anna the egotist, Aspti the heathen, and Reuben the oathbreaker. They will survive in order to die, and upon dying, they will claim life everlasting. I need them for the miracle to work. Remember that, Clara. Oh, this is it. This is actually Clara, not even the changeling. It says changeling, and then it's signed Clara. I don't really know what to make of this. I don't know what kind of miracle she's speaking of. I'm super excited to play through her route, though. I hope it's good. All right, Kahn. Yeah, I got your rifles, man. Let's go.
Only children
Weapons!
can live in the tower. It's off limits to the rest.
What is my sister up to? Would she really try to remove us from here? Yeah, Maria isn't... I kind of get that backwards sometimes. I feel it. I'm like, oh, Maria is his mother, but she's not. That's his sister. All right, I brought the guns you asked for, Kahn, but they come with a condition. What is it? These rifles will not fire a single shot until the soldiers step onto the stairs. Do you promise? Yes, I promise. It's a fair condition. Now, show me my rifles. All right, will you be able to keep your followers in check? Will they withstand the temptation? Don't worry, the discipline is iron hard around here. You can enter the pit now. I doubt you'll manage to get through even a single facet. You'll see what you'll see. I'd like to hear your impressions afterward. All right, going in. Ooh. This is where all the thousands of kids are. Mofina. Nothing to say? Hey kid, got a schmouter? No, I think we were only meant to get like 4 schmouters. You could probably get more if you like really push and look for them in the first days, but I think you're only meant to have like 8 cures at this point in the game. I like the lighting. It's that purple pink bisexual lighting. Love it. An origami too. Kind of looks like it stops up here. Yeah, it kind of ends, doesn't it? Oh. Okay. Oh, there he is. Whoa, he like disappeared and reappeared. That was weird. I'm not really sure what to make of it.
Polyhedron trembled when this monster was dragged in. Tell them to go away.
What is my sister up to? Would she really try to remove us from here? Hey, Kahn, what was that? What did you see? I didn't really understand. Is it made of cardboard? I don't know what detail to point out. How about the magic lanterns? Yeah, they were cool. We commented on those. Wow, that is actually a lot. Were you taught how to do this? No. So you didn't see the mirrors? Still, where were all the tower dwellers? What do you mean, where? Behind the facets, in each other's daydreams and night dreams, oftentimes shared. Only those who have been pushed out wander the stairs. Pushed out. Some dreams threaten death and danger. If a child dies, they're pushed onto the stairs. Oh, so that was the stairs. All right. So it like occupies different space differently, like while you're in there. Like if you're in there as a visitor, like then it looks different than what the kids see when they're in there. They're like in each other's dreams, you know, feeling each other's emotions and stuff. Kind of like a purgatory. They can return in later, but it usually takes them a while to recover. And well, some of them do not return to the stairs voluntarily, unable to withstand the emotional intensity. Okay, yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's making sense. Polyhedron.
The worst lies in...
Okay, so Polyhedron is clear, but what is the nature of it? It appears as if it was built of a dream. The polyhedron is clear, but what is the nature of it? It appears as if it was built of a dream, a vision itself. The children do say that they can capture a reverie and make it reality. I wouldn't believe in such a thing if I hadn't seen these paper constructions with my own eyes. Yeah, being built out of such fragile material is kind of interesting too. Do I just step back on this platform to get out? Yeah, okay. Cool. All right. So what's left then? That completed it for the day. Okay. Yeah. I don't think we have any other tasks, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah. We have the messenger left. So that's a trip, though. I'm assuming he's at the termitary? Not entirely sure. Yeah. Perhaps he is. All right. Well, let's go find out. Whoop. Ooh, stuck the landing. Hell yeah. Right where I wanted to be. All right, let's go see Artemy. Where is he? I think he's probably in the same room that he was. So that was first floor. Too bad I couldn't aim a little bit better. Land directly next to him. That'd have been cool. Oh, maybe not. Artemy? Interesting. Where could he be? Third floor? Maybe we go talk to Taya? There's only like 3 points of interest in this place so far. So that one, where we met him originally, so he's not there. Oh, there was that room with the worms too. I think that was 3rd floor as well. And then there's the Taya Taichek's room. Or was it 2nd floor? Oh, there he is. There he is. Nice. All right, cool. Can't get up. Hey, Artemy.
A commander like this belongs to the front line. Who sent him on this inglorious errand?
It's nice to see that you survived, Anya. So, yeah, I kind of want to know about yesterday they attacked me like a wild beast. Although I kind of have an idea why. We're an outsider. So, I know Glaya already said that they see Artemy as one of them. So that's why he was able to get in and infiltrate so easily. Well, not really infiltrate. I guess infiltrate kind of connotes like something that he's doing something negative towards them. Glaya Lilich has lost track of you. She asked me to tell you that she was worried. I have nothing to offer her for now. Tell her that I have descended underground. I've met with the foreman, Anyon. So far, he refuses to tell me what I want to hear. I don't like his riddles and half-truths. I have a suspicion that he's a villain. All right. Are you going to go there again? Yes, of course. Through that abyss lies my only way back. All right, can you find something out for me? It's very important because obviously I won't ever get inside. Do you need that to beat the epidemic? They told me that was the reason you went underground yesterday. Yeah, that's correct. Then speak, Anyon. In this, we are on the same side. Okay, so, a friend told me that the abattoir has underground passageways, which could explain the origin of the disease. I'm sure the bacteria have a mineral origin. Its origin might be connected to the history of this place. Which one? How about the abattoir has an underground passageway that could explain the origins of the disease? Now that is curious. Underground passageways. Yes, I'm convinced that the bacteria originated underground, in the soil. Yeah. Oh, this one asks a question, though. The local soil has a rather unusual structure. The earth has something akin to an internal crust. Even water can't pass through it. Why? This means the disease is dissolved in the ground? Everywhere, under our feet. No. Vlad the Younger claims otherwise. I suspect that there is a sort of shaft or cavern under one of the buildings here. Some spot where the filth is built up. That's kind of leading and making a big assumption. I'd rather just say I don't know. That's what I want to verify. I see. Well, I'll find out what I can, Anyon. Your words have guided me to an interesting idea. All right, cool. I hope to see you shortly. Awesome. So now we just have to wait on Artemy. I don't know there's as much else we can do now then. The messenger. The Haraspex is determined to carry on. He wants to be left alone, and he says he'll notify me himself. All for the best. I'd rather return to my own research without him prowling around. Why did he give me the Inquisitor's attitude, though? Would he be as daring if she stood right next to him? So I guess... Jesus. The screams. I guess we just have to wait for him to come back?
My teeth hurt with all the grinding.
Oh, here we go. Yesterday they attacked me like wild beasts. They are wild beasts. Be careful with butchers, Bachelor. Life around here is different. A single person means nothing, not by himself. You aren't worth a kopeck if you're estranged from the whole. So what, am I supposed to become one of your kin, then? Thank you, but no. No, I'll keep that in mind. Yeah. Alright, I guess we just have to wait for Artemy to, like, send a letter or something. So, unless we need to report back to Aglaya? It might be that. So yeah, let's get back to Aglaya. Alright, I'm just gonna shake my head really hard and we'll just appear there. Aglaya! I've been to the tower. Oh, okay, we could report back about the Polyhedron and also Barak. Let's start with the tower. I'm dying to hear your account. What's inside? Something else. It seems to be at odds with all that is all common sense. It wasn't mirrors. We didn't see mirrors in there. But there's 1,000 children in there. That's impossible. It's a spectral prism. A crazy chamber with dozens of mirrors and light sources reflecting each other to drive a person insane. Is this some kind of joke? No, it's not a joke. At all. In a conversation. I found Barak and I relayed your request to him. What did he say? He said he has nothing to tell you for now. He's going underground. Drawn by the echoes of some events connected to his father's death. Ah, how untimely. We might have to resort to using blind pawns. Yeah, I'll give the changeling a chance. Uh-oh. Yeesh. It could go well. I'm grateful to you, Dankowski. And deeply indebted. My errand must have cost you dearly. It's fine. Well, it cost more to those who are getting in my way. Kind of true. Alright. Oh, she gave us 5k also, which is pretty nice. So, Barak went deep. On the other hand, I hope he emerges with some useful data. On the other, I would be the last man to mourn him if he does not. Really? I guess Bachelor, like as far as lore goes, he doesn't care for Barak too much, which is kind of interesting. They are kind of at odds with each other, I suppose.
Premonitions.
Oh, I missed what that said. That's okay. And I hope to demonstrate that the military, in no uncertain terms, with your kind assistance, of course. Alright, how can I help? Looked like she had a new task or something. First of all, you can collect detailed data on that peculiar structure. I mean the Polyhedron. Yeah, no, I'm already working on it. Rather start with the Avatar, but we're not going to be able to get in there. Yeah, that was exactly my plan. Don't worry, I'm already working on it. Wonderful. Let everyone do what they are best suited for. Mysticism is for the mystics. The depths of the earth and all their relics for true believers, and intellectual paradoxes for the intellectuals. The Avatar will reveal itself to Barak, while the strange tower, I believe, will reveal itself only to you. That's what I'm hoping for as well. I was going to discuss this with Victor Kahn. Yeah. I guess we could go talk to Victor too. Do we have any more open quest lines? I thought they were all completed. Yeah, the messenger's complete. So everything's completed. But there's still other like auxiliary tasks to do, it looks like.
So this...
yeah, we could go talk to Victor real quick before ending. And then we need to sleep badly. But we'll start off the episode next time with sleeping. Because that's always a good episode. Immediately sleep. Victor, I don't think you have anything else for me, but might as well talk. Bad as usual. Okay, cool. All right, well, we shall leave it there. We got a lot done. That's cool. We wrapped up the whole day in time, too. Still got to go to the theater and stuff like that, but we'll do that at the start of the next episode, along with our sleeping. And then maybe the Midnight Serpent will make an appearance. Perhaps. Perhaps not. We shall see next time. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Lone, and this has been Pathologic.